Hi, Barry Watts here from the WealthCare Corporation, and I want to tell you what I learned about retirement planning by falling in the lake. It's springtime in the Missouri Ozarks, a beautiful time of the year. The birds are singing, the flowers are up, the grass is green, it's gorgeous. And every right-thinking person's mind turns to fishing this time of year. In fact, today as I record this video, my dad is up on Lake Stockton fishing right now. A while back, he called me and said, hey, I want you to go fishing with me. And he and my mom and I all went up to Lake Pomme de Terre, which is just north of Springfield, and we went crappie fishing. Now, if you're not from this part of the country, you may not know about the wonderful value of a crappie, but it's the one fish that tastes wonderful. I'm not a big fish eater, but I really like crappie when springtime comes and mom fries up a batch of them. They're really, really good. So dad and mom took me crappie fishing. We caught a few fish that day. It was a beautiful spring day on the lake. Everything's going perfect, and the time comes to go home. So what we're going to do is dad is going to take me back to the dock. I'm going to step off the boat onto the dock, go get the truck, back it down into the water, and then dad's going to drive the boat up onto the trailer, and we'll pull the boat out of the lake. So we motor over to where the dock is, and I get up on the front of the boat ready to step off of the dock, and everything's fine. You know, the boat's moving, but I can handle that. And we pull up close to the dock, and when I step across onto the dock, here's what I didn't know. That dock, which appeared to be riding so high and perfectly in the water, when I put my weight on it, immediately plunged downward in a substantial way. And now I've got 1 foot on the boat, 1 foot on the dock, and the two of them together are doing like this. It's a scary moment, and I had to make a decision. The decision I made was I was going back to the boat. So I stepped back toward the boat, and as I did that, the dock went further out from under me, and you can guess what happened. Splash. I hit the water, only to hear the uproarious laughter of my mom and dad as they saw their oldest son go under. Now, the good part of the story is this. I had a can of Diet Coke in my hand as I stepped off the boat, and I didn't spill a drop of it. In fact, I kept the Coke above the water line and set it up on the dock as I hit down into the water. Secondly, I had on very expensive sunglasses. Now here's what you need to know about me. If you see Barry wearing very expensive sunglasses, you know someone gave them to him. He didn't buy them. Someone had given me these glasses, and so they floated off, but I managed to grab them as they were floating down, and I put them up on the dock. So no harm, no foul. In fact, my cell phone, which was in the breast pocket on my overalls. I always fish like a Southwest Missouri farmer in overalls. My cell phone was in the breast pocket of my overalls, and it got wet, but we put it in a bag of rice, dried it out, everything was fine. This experience, as I've reflected on it, taught me something about retirement. You see, what happens to people when they're getting ready to retire is they're traveling on the boat. And there's little movement, but they've been doing it for 40 years and they know how it works and everything's fine. And when they step off the boat, they're stepping onto the dock of retirement. And what they're afraid of is that their retirement dock will be just like the dock I stepped on, and that it won't be solid and it'll plunge them underwater when the time comes. Our job as retirement planners is to help them execute the transition from the boat to the dock in a way that is stable and steady so they don't plunge and take a bath. We like to help people with that process. And we understand that it's fearful because you've been going to work for 40 years and you know how to do it, and you've never retired before and you aren't really sure. We've helped hundreds of people retire over the years successfully, and we can help you do that and look forward to doing that because we know the issues that you're going to face. We even know most of the questions that you're asking, and we know how to resolve those issues and isolate those questions with solid answers for you that will allow you to step into retirement with confidence. I'm Barry Watts from the WealthCare Corporation. If we can help you plan your retirement, please give us a call. If you like this content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watts on Wealth, or go to savingyourtaxes.com for more information.